chance. It's your burning opportunity. Everyone,
Okay, yes, another one. She was again. Well, I've been in the car for 2 hours.
Go on, let it all out.
Okay. Well, you're obviously from New Zealand, but the books all seem to take place in North America. Are you ever planning to write something a little closer to home?
I actually wrote some of my silhouette desires are set in New Zealand. So it really depends on the needs of the story. I was saying before that with the Saitonu series, I needed this massive land territory, and it's just New Zealand's too small. And then with the Guild Hunter series, I needed massive political power. And New Zealand punches above its weight, but it's still a minnow, on the world stage. So it really depends on the needs of the story. If I wrote a more intimate story, maybe I would set it in New Zealand, maybe not. It just depends, what feels right at the time. I tend to write more sort of big world stories, and in that case, the bigger countries generally work better. But I never like to say never, because who knows, Tomorrow I might just say, ooh, I need to set a book in New Zealand, so maybe no. It could happen.
So who are your favorite authors to read as a reader these days?
Who is a reader? Pretty much everyone in that anthology that you have done. Honestly, I just did cartwheels when they said Sharon Shin was going to be in it. If you haven't read Archangel, it's a beautiful book. It's a fantasy novel, but it has a great romance in it. It's Sharon Shin, and it's called Archangel.
S-H-I-N-N.
And it's part of the Samaria series. It's very, very good. And who else? Who else do I read? So I read Ilona, I read Mel G, I read Sharon, and then I read J.D. Robb, Crazy Frothing at the Mouth fan.
Yes.
Inhale the books the day they come out. This is my author, and yeah. I know, right? There's they just keep going. I don't ever stop. I started reading that series
the month it came out.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I was still a young one, but the month it came out was when I started reading.
I think I started it when book 5 was out or something. So I love that series. And I read Just Ware's Envy series. I really like it. It's post-apocalyptic zombie stuff. It's really cool. It's set in Las Vegas, except it's a Las Vegas after the apocalypse. And you've got kind of Statue of Liberty kind of in sand. It's really cool. And feral wolves. It's pretty cool. And with zombies. I read Julie's books. Julie James writes fantastic contemporary fiction. Yes.
She's right
Sexiest Man Alive.
there.
I know, right? Wasn't it good?
Yes.
Have you finished the next one, Julie? Have you finished the next one?
I'm working on it.
Oh my God. You know. Set me up, right?
We can work on it.
I read historical. I read Julia Quinn,
Yes.
the Bridgerton series, very good. Lisa Kleypas, I love Lisa Kleypas. Last year at RWA, the Romance Writers of America conference, I stood in line just so I could go, and then she looked up and she said, Nalini, I just read Archangel's Kiss on the plane, and I just about died. So we can be sort of fangirly as well. It's fun. I'm just trying to think who else I read. The new book, Thea Harrison's Dragonbound, is very good. I really enjoyed that one. She's a new paranormal author. I read a lot of suspense as well, and fantasy and science fiction. One series I really love that I don't think it's being published any longer, unfortunately, is the Retrieval Artist series by Christine Catherine Roosh. It's a science fiction series. It's really interesting. It's the concept is that humans and aliens, it's a world, they've all found each other, except aliens have certain laws that humans inadvertently break, but the aliens have really strict, punishments, like give up your firstborn child, like seriously. And then so what these people do is they disappear people disappear people into the universe so that they can't be found. And then the retrieval artists, their job is to find these people, but maybe they've inherited something, or the law has been changed, or for some reason. So it's really interesting, but it's very sci-fi. You know, it's very heavy. There's really no romantic element in it, but still, it's got that human element that I like. You know, because it's all about this one man, and he has to make decisions. Does he find these people? You know, what's going to happen if he brings someone back?